Hi folks, it's Chuck, K0XM, with a little video here on how to deal with talk group imports and exports. If you got a lot of talk groups that you want to import into your AnyTone, let's say like the entire United States listing for Brandmeister, here's the simple way to do it. Start with a brand new code plug for the AnyTone, go to Tools, go to Export, go to Talk Groups. Now I've already done this. So I've saved it as a CSV file, so I'll hit save, and then I'll go yes, okay? I'll export that, and for some reason it's saying no. So what's going to happen is I had it open, so let's try that again. I go to Export, Talk Groups, and I go Talk Groups for Import, which is the file that I want to save it under, and it's going to override it, so yes. And then when I hit export, it should say export complete. Right, it gave me an error because I had the file open in Excel. So I want to come over here and I want to open that file up in Excel or Open Office or WordPad. It's all going to be the same format, but it's a comma separated value, the CSV file. So here's what we've got. You got your number, which is used by the AnyTone only. You got your radio ID, which is the talk group number. You got the name of the talk group that you want to call it that. The type of call. It's either a group call, a private call, or an all call, and then you got a call alert. Normally the call alert is left off. Okay, so at this point, what I do is I go over to Brandmeister, and let's go back to the dashboard, and I'll show you how to get to where this window is. It gives you all the goodies. So you go to User Dashboard, either log in or don't. You go to Data Visualization. On the left, you go to Talk Groups, and what that'll happen is it'll populate it into the right window. Now, it'll be limited initially to 10 talk groups. You want to hit the down arrow, and you want to get them all. Okay, and then that's going to open it up to over 1,200 talk groups as of today. 1,242, as you can see right there. Okay, so we're going to go back up to the top. By the way, I'm in Opera. If it looks different than all you guys, I've started playing with this browser. It's pretty nice. I'm going to export it as a CSV. I'm going to put it in a folder on my computer. I've already done this, so it's talkgroupsbrandmeister.csv. Now notice the original has a bunch of spaces in here that I'm going to end up eliminating and cleaning it up. So if I do this and I hit save, it's going to ask to overwrite yes. Okay. So I come over here to my talk group CSV, and as you can tell, it's got all kinds of talk groups in there, but we're going to open it up and we're going to look at it again under a fresh build. So it's opening it up in here. Now there's four columns altogether. I highlight them all and I hit auto contact or auto width, and that will make sure that I can see everything. Now, as you notice, there's a bunch of garbage in the fourth column. Just clear those contents out. That's not going to be used. Column A is not going to be used either. The global is not going to be used. We're worried about the talk group and the talk group name. So what's going to happen? Let's say I want to just take the United States talk groups. I come down here to the 3000, which is started at 30 or 310. Okay, and that'll be the first United States. I highlight this. I drag this column down to where only the United States, the ones that start with 3, are highlighted. Come down here. Come down. The last one right now is 310997, which is a parrot. I copy that. I come over to the other talk groups for the import, and I paste it in the radio ID page. Brought it in there. Now, the next one we're going to worry about is the name. So we're going to come over here to this name and highlight just like we did on the other column. Give it a few seconds to get down here, and your computer may be faster or slower. All right, and then I'm going to let off of that. I'm going to right click. I'm going to copy, come over to the other talk group list and hit paste. And then we're going to go ahead and widen these out also. So I highlight them 5 columns. I hit format. auto column width, okay? Now, this is what we're going to do here. I'm going to do group call for all the contacts. So you notice I got a little box with a little dot on the corner. Drag that corner down until you hit to the last column, and then it'll put group call on all those. But here's a catch. 9990 is not a group call on Brandmeister. It's a private call, and it's not in this list, as you can see. So I go down here to the bottom, and I have to enter in 9990, 0, and then I label it BM Parrot, which is a private call. And you go private call. Okay, now once again on the call alert, if we come up to the top, I want none. So I highlight that and drag the little corner box down. Highlight that and save it. All right, now what do I do with the left column, the number column? So I put in 2 to 3 numbers, 2, 3, sequential numbers, okay? So I've got 4 of them in here. I highlight all 4. Now notice we've got the little box with the corner box again. If I grab that corner box and drag it down to the end and let up, it's going to go ahead and fill every one of these numbers in sequentially. That is ready for importing now into your AnyTone. So we'll hit save to save that file. All right, then I'll close it. I'll close the original. I'll minimize everything except for this. So what I do now is I'll go over here to the digital. You'll notice under talk groups, I have nothing. So I'll go tool. Now we want to do an import. I want to highlight talk groups. I want to highlight this form that I just did and hit import. It'll say import complete. And once I'm done, boom, there's your talk groups, folks, all ready to go in Brandmeister and set up for Brandmeister and AnyTone. Any questions? 816-532-8451. Thanks, 73 Chuck, K0XM.